It's just been a really nice time adjusting to the time difference, adjusting to the culture, and traveling the world, stopping somewhere like this where you just feel right at home. So if anybody's in the US and they're looking to maybe take a trip or go abroad and try something out that's different, Australia should be one of those places on the top of your list. And speaking about that, it's actually kind of funny. There was a girl that I met back in Phoenix who told me she was actually thinking about a few different places to just move, try something new and try something different. And I ended up running into her at this event again, and she told me she purchased a one-way ticket. She's excited about starting her business and living the new life that she's been dreaming of for forever. So I just was so happy to hear that, she was in a place where she was still happy but wanting more out of life, and she took one of the biggest risks that most people are not willing to take, which is just to start over completely, get out of the environment that isn't serving you and find a better environment that is serving you. It gave me a lot to think about, because when you're in a place that isn't helping you get to where you want to be, it's very difficult to just pick up, leave everything you know, completely change your life around. And it doesn't always mean moving to the other side of the world, but it's hard to let go of things that are holding you back. So I just want to bring that up, because there are people who are making changes, and you might wonder to yourself, how are these people getting success and why am I not? And sometimes it's about changing your environment. It's about getting around the right kind of people. And it's also about making an investment into yourself. And if your heart is telling you to do one thing, you've got to listen to it, because chances are that whatever that thing is that you're scared to do, the thing you would do if you were braver, is probably right where you will find your success. So in other words, what you want the most is probably on the other side of the thing you're afraid to do the most. And that's been advice that I've tried to stick to for as long as I can remember, because leaving behind everything and starting over is very difficult to do. But you can do that without moving away. You can leave behind old habits. You can leave behind friends or even family that are just not supporting you, who aren't bringing you up, who are breaking you down. And you can also do that by just making a commitment to yourself that your word will be law, that the things that you say, I'm going to do, so I'm going to get in shape, I'm going to create income for myself, I'm going to start a new business, I'm going to read more, I'm going to take a time every single day to meditate or to do something for myself that makes me feel better. When you start making your word law, you start to learn the discipline of following through on the actions that you say you're going to do. Well, that's when you get a lot more powerful. And really the secret to finding your success is making your word law. It is doing the things that you say you want to do, and the things that you should do, and not letting anything stop you. That's why I'm really passionate about fitness, because a lot of people can get into decent shape, but when you want to get into really, really good shape, when you want to get below, let's say 10% body fat, when you want to have a muscular physique or be able to do endurance exercises for a long period of time, let's say you want to become a runner or you want to do long distance walks and things like that, not everybody is willing to do what it takes to get there. So you learn along the way how to be more disciplined, how to stick to your word, and how to create plans and actually follow through on them. And those are lessons that help you in life and in business and in any aspect of life that you can think of. And really, that's really the secret to understanding what it takes to be successful. So if I could say one thing, I would say that people who start to build their physique, who work on their bodies, their most important thing, right? This is like our temple. Without this, we can't really enjoy the money or the freedom. If we're not healthy enough to do those things, it doesn't matter how much money or how much freedom we have. And when you really sit down and you decide that you're going to take control of your life and your body and your health, and you stick to it and you get to the point where you reach the goal and you have the body of your dreams, then you become powerful. You start to believe that you're unstoppable, that there's nothing in the world that you can't do. In business and things like that, they just come easy at that point, because you've already mastered discipline. You've already mastered what it takes to say you're going to do something, but actually follow through and get the result. And as soon as you believe in yourself as a person who can create results in your life, well, I have to admit, the rest comes very easy. So if you're stuck in a place right now where you're not getting results and you're asking yourself why, really just evaluate, are you sticking to what you say you should do? And are you following your heart with the things that you know deep down inside you should be doing? Are you actually getting up each day and doing those things? Or are you allowing your environment or the people around you or whatever stuff comes up in life to get in the way? Because when you want it more than anything else, when there's no other option and you have no plan B, that is when you find success.